Now that rendering's finished. I saved that lesson. This is lesson 2B. I saved that lesson as 2A. And notice a couple things here. This image is 800 by 450. So what we need, let's save the image. We'll click there and save. Yeah, handout Saturday workshop. Lesson 2B, Sergeant Pepper. Render. This is 800 by 450 pixels. Let's close this, and we need an image, identical image that's a hidden line drawing. So we have to go to Styles in the model, well, it's not loaded, so let's go to assorted styles. It's not in there. Default styles. That should have hidden line. There it is. It's line drawing. Shadows are on, so it has an interesting glow to it, but that's not very useful to it. Well, the roof isn't on the model, right? Let's turn off shadows. View edge style. We need profiles if there's curvy linear elements, otherwise it won't draw the contours. Section cuts should be off. Let's make sure our layers are good. I don't want to hide anything in the model. Should have trusses here, don't we? Yeah. Well. Oh, they're above, right? That's the mezzanine. Okay, and then I want to save this perspective. Save a new style. Rename it. Let's see what I'm naming it. Perspective. Hidden line. HL for hidden line. Well, let's save this file. I'm saving it as lesson 2A. Maybe I'll turn off these lamps because we're not lighting the model, so the layer with the spotlights on it, we don't need those in this drawing. So I've hidden that layer. I thought I hid that layer. Let's see. Oh, it's on layer 0. That's no good. Put it on the lighting level spots. There it is. There it goes. Go away. Let's update the scene. Okay, and we need, this is what we're going to use for the Photoshop layer mask. File, export a 2D graphic. I'm going to try both as a drawing, although all I really need is the image to do it in 2D. So I'm going to export it to my Saturday. Lighting lesson 2A drawing. So this is perspective. Sergeant P. We'll know what that means. Perspective Sergeant. Options. We'll just accept the default options. Export. And then let's export as a 2D graphic, just an image file, so we can bring it into Photoshop as JPEG. What are our options? Okay, so here we can use the view size as 2500 pixels wide. What I'm going to do is change it to the width of our rendering. So the width is 800. The height may not be exactly the same, but we can superimpose them. Very important that you understand this part of it. So say OK. And here I'm going to say 800 px wide. Now I'm going to go to Photoshop. It's taking a long time to load. Start the task manager. More details. So, what's going on? Still load. It says it's loading settings for. There it is. Oh boy. Now I'm going to open those two files. Handouts. Saturday. So it's the last two files I made. It's the Sgt. Pepper render and this 800 pixels. So let's select those two. We'll ignore the AutoCAD file for now. There's one image, and there's the other. And you'll notice, strange, we got an image in there, and I should not have gotten. Why did we get that? I'm going to fill it with white and ignore it. So somehow, okay, let's just select a rectangle around this thing and fill it with white. I don't know why that happened. Control D, deselect. Okay. Double click the hand, zoom out, select all, copy, go to this image, edit, paste. So it pastes this in the same place and it creates a layer automatically. F7 turns off and on layers, and I'm going to call this hidden line, and I'm going to call this the color base. And always make a copy of your base layer, just in case anything goes wrong. So I'm drawing on my color base layer. Now I'm going to select hidden line and click on mask, add layer mask. Then I'm going to select that layer mask and apply a gradient. So I'm drawing a gradient from black to white that will selectively mask part of the drawing. It's as easy as that. Undo. Undo. If you drag it further, you get a less pronounced. So that's how you combine. That's how you can create these, and then you can get interesting effects by continuing to apply that mask. I'll stop there and save this up.